What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Kill the Image. Today we're going to be doing a reaction to Mac Miller's new songs, Circles. We're going to start off with there, and probably do a couple more. Anything to say?
Yeah, it's just recently Mac's birthday. I guess technically yesterday, since it's probably after 12 o'clock.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. I have a very deep love for Mac, so I just want to say thank you to the guy he was working on this album with for finishing this for Mac. I think it's a beautiful thing to leave us with, so thanks for everything Mac gave us. Thanks for people he collabed with. I think he's a beautiful soul. So.
I'm really glad that they released some more of his music too, especially after his passing away too, man. You know, it kind of leaves us a little something extra. And maybe we get to see a little bit more into like what was going on with his mind, like at the time. I don't know if some of these songs were recorded and produced like way before his death, or if this is something he was working on like during the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know, let's jump into it. I'd like to hear what he's got to say. And pause anytime.
I'd also add this. I don't know if you read this or not, but the album Mac released before this was called Swimming, and this one is called Circles. So the idea is that these two completely separate pieces of work complement one another in the fact that it's swimming in circles.
That's pretty neat.
Yes.
That's really neat. I like that. Dude, I love stuff like that. Alright. Ready?
Yep.
Pause anytime you're ready. Anytime you want to point out something.
I get it.
Or if you're catching something I don't catch. Why is that showing up? Not sure. Oops. Sorry, guys.
Well, this is what it looked like right before you fall. Stumbling around, you've been guessing your direction, except you can see it all. Now I have a name, I have a name. No. Who am I to blame? Who am I to blame? No. I cannot be changed, I cannot be changed, no. Trust me, I've tried. I'd stand up right at the start of the line, drawing circles.
Is that like a rehab gesture?
Pause it. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, but already straight from the get-go, oh, damn, we're already halfway through this. Oh, it's only 2 minutes, 50 seconds, but we're already halfway through the damn song.
And this song, Circles, that's the title of the album.
Yeah, I caught that. When you looked it up. Dude, what's really interesting is, like, I don't know, I mean, like, I got this feeling, like, before he passed away, when he released Swimming, it's like, it almost felt like that's kind of like what I would have expected to happen. Like, I don't think he intended to overdose, but it sure as hell seems like he knew what direction he was going. Just based off his lyrics and the beats and stuff, it's like, he seemed like he was, I don't want to say it seems like he was struggling either, though, because based off his music, it seems like he was just, you know how they say, like, people, like, they start acting different and they start giving away their stuff and stuff like that right before they commit suicide? It's like, it seems like his music kind of is,
and that's what
it seems like he's at
us.
peace with himself and, like, peace with passing away. That's the impression I get. You know what I mean? It's like he knew that it was going to end this way. And like, his music kind of reflects that. It's almost like this blissful, that calm before the storm, almost, I guess you would say.
This song really affects me in the sense that just because Mac struggled with addiction. Maybe he didn't struggle. Maybe he just really liked what he was doing. But we've lost so many people to drugs and addiction. And honestly, like, if you're in a bad spot, like, reach out for help. Like, there is light at the end of the tunnel.
And there is people that want to see you get better too if you are struggling.
For sure.
But anyways, let's jump back into this real quick.
Yeah.
And we'll comment some more.
Well, I drink my whiskey, you sip your wine. We're through a while sitting watching the world falling down its decline. And I can keep you safe, I can keep you safe. Do not be afraid, do not be afraid. You're feeling sorry, I'm feeling fine. Don't you put any more stress on you.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Goosebumps.
See, the goosebumps, dude, and that's what I was just saying too. Is like, it's kind of like, everyone else is feeling sorry, but he's feeling fine. Like, he was at peace for where he was at, and that may not be the case. It could be that he was struggling. He was really, really depressed. But it could just be the fact that he was simply just you know what I mean? I don't know. It's hard to describe, man.
So I read this thing somewhere. I can't remember if it was primarily about Mac or just celebrities in general. But like, hey, like people, they start getting famous. They start experiencing a different life than I guess we would, and
that life seems glamorous and amazing at first.
And I read that like. You start experimenting with drugs, and then you can try everything, and you find one thing you like, and you just want more of it and more of it, and you can get it. You have money, and you have resources to get that, and that's when it becomes abused.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot out there that help people deal with fame, because there's a lot of people who break under the pressure of fame.
Yeah, for sure.
And it seems, like I said, it seems glamorous and everything. And I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's amazing. I would love to be famous and have as much money as some of these people, man. But at the same time, especially if you're somebody who's coming from a history of being poor, and then all of a sudden you have all this fucking money and all this fame, and everyone's looking at you all the time. You know what I mean? I can see where that could be really overwhelming. I'm sure it would be amazing at first, but at some point, that's the impression I get from Mac Miller now. Especially if you listen to like just his style for these past two albums. I don't know if he's going to continue with like this kind of like raspy voice kind of thing, or if that's also going to drag over to the rest of the album. But the last two albums, I've gotten that kind of impression that fame has really taken its toll on him. Because you remember when he first came out and he was putting things out like kicks and stuff like that. He seemed like he was really enjoying, like he was kind of the highlight, the pinnacle for him that was like the happiest time he was putting out music. And it seems like he just kind of like mellowed out and just kind of seems fed up with stuff. So I don't know. I
was living in Pennsylvania when Mac, kind of came out, and Mac's from Pittsburgh, so like that's kind of cool, to be like right there, and it's been so fun to watch his whole career, just
his growth.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Every single song he wanted to do, he just give it more, like.
Yeah.
What else do I have? Like,
knock,
and he's
knock.
Came such a long way.
Musically too, like not just rapping either. Like his producing, the beats he creates, everything. Like, I feel this kind of stuff too. Like that mellow. It's just that mellow.
Yes. This music is the type of music that takes you places.
Yeah, it's just super good chill music too. It helps you. It kind of like makes you think. Like it makes you think, but not overthink. It's an appreciation, man.
And you bring up appreciation. I could never be more thankful than to what Mac gave us.
Yeah, for sure. Are you ready to finish the last couple, 50 seconds?
Yeah.
All right.
Selfish one day at a time. Getting pretty late, yeah, and I find it goes around like the hands I keep counting the time, drawing circles.
Dude, I'm gonna be listening to this album a lot. I can tell.
Oh yeah.
Well, I also like just to finish it up real quick. I also like that how the beginning started with opening up with this mellow beat, this mellow tune, and then like he's like finishes it by saying, "I just keep drawing circles," and he says like I just keep. Earlier he said that he feels like he keeps on ending up at the starting line, and at the end of the song he closes out with that mellow just beat with nothing else said. So it's like it's kind of like it came full circle because it's the same thing at the beginning as it was at the end. So
I feel like everything always comes full circle.
yeah, for sure, big facts, man. All right, let's just see if there's anything else. No, wrong. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm not getting advertisements from them, so no, I'm not selling out just yet. But when the opportunity comes, I'm for sure selling out. I'm trying to quit, yo. But, anyways, dude, we're gonna have to move on to the next song because I mean we got quite a few more songs to do, right? You want to do a couple more?
Oh yeah.
All right. So, till next time, adios.